big one, man. If someone's going to be my friend, they're going to have to give me the benefit of the doubt.
That's good.
Jesus.
What do I mean by that? Am I perfect? Ask my wife. Is God working on things in my life? Absolutely. But if you watch my walk and my example, not for a week, not for a month, but you've been coming to meetings for years, you've watched me for years, you've seen what I try to represent, and you're not able to give me the benefit of the doubt until we've had a chance to talk about it, until we've had a chance to flesh it out, I can't call you my friend. Which ties directly into the next one. If you're going to be my friend, you will not believe the report of another person before you've heard mine.
Right.
Proverbs 18:13 says, he who answers a matter before he hears it, it's folly and shame to him. Another quality, this is one that, again, you may not agree with. I'm just talking about this. If someone's going to be a friend of mine, they're going to have to understand that I'm a private person. It's amazing. Just because sharing makes you feel better, it doesn't mean that sharing always makes me feel better. And it's, have you ever been in a conversation with someone where they spill their guts and it's like,
Oh, Lord.
then they're ready, then they're looking at you like, your turn. But you keep having a hesitancy or a check. I've talked about community. I believe in it with all my heart. I've talked about accountability. I believe in that with all my heart. But it's funny, if the Lord gives you a check on a person that it's not safe to cut blood, you better listen. I think about every person who fits into this category, who challenged me and wanted to go deeper and learn more about me. And without exception, I am so glad I didn't. Because over time they proved themselves not trustworthy or a gossip or super sensitive. I mean, if you're going to cut blood with someone, you don't want to cut it and they're running around and you have no contact with them and you don't know what type of steward they're all over the information you shared. You really have to follow after the Spirit. Here's another one that dawned on me. And again, I want to challenge you for your own criteria. If you put this list down, I promise you it'll be easier as you get older. Remember we did the wisdom journey and Proverbs talked about all the different types of people? It's not long before people start falling into categories. Talebearer, trustworthy, lazy, diligent, liar, whatever it is. If someone wants to be my friend, it cannot be exclusively for some intrinsic need that it meets in them. Like some people like saying, like, this is my, I'm your mentor, or you my mentee, or, you're somebody I'm discipling. It's like they're more excited about I'm discipling than they are about you, the individual. So when you sit down with them, you don't hear a lot of love. You don't hear a lot of them here in your heart. You hear them pounding you with what you do when you disciple somebody. In other words, it meets some sort of intrinsic need, but it's devoid of connection. It's devoid of really caring at times. You can't be super sensitive. I can't be walking on eggshells around. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone where every misdemeanor became a felony? So I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you. And we can talk about this during Q&A. But make up your own list. What are you looking for? It's amazing the pain we bring on ourselves when we ignore criteria that we know is so important to us. And it's amazing the type of protection and boundaries and heartache that you can save yourself when you say, you know what, this, I've been down this road enough. This goes against what my fundamental core issues are, core values are. I want to challenge you. Even during Q&A, if you have some other ones you want to bring up, I want you to make up a list. What do you really need? And if you're ambiguous, ask the Lord to give you clarity. Because you don't want to just continue to go through life. And again, you always have to bring balance, because somebody will get legalistic and they'll have their checklist on their iPhone and they'll be looking at it underneath the table when they're out at dinner. It's like, that's not what Brother Chris is talking about. But I'm talking about having clarity.